Hey, Coach Harlan here with IB4E Coaching. If you're getting ready to make any kind of changes in your business, if you're looking to improve your business processes, streamline processes, if you're looking to implement systems or cut costs or cut waste, one thing I would stress, do not make any changes until you talk to your employees and get their input, right? Having their input is invaluable in more ways than one. I'll tell you exactly what I mean and why it's so critical you get their input right after this, so stick with me. All right, so by now you know that I've declared 2021 as the year of courage. The courage to lead, what it takes to be a courageous leader. There are different types of courage. There's intellectual courage, social courage, disciplined courage. All of those types of courage are important and they apply especially in business. I've created these videos to talk about those different things, what they mean to you and your business. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and click that bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. All right, so let's face it, since you've been in your business, you probably are not as involved in the day-to-day operations as you used to be. If you are, then you probably have a job, you don't really have a business, and you need to call me and I'll help you get out of that situation. But if you've been involved in running the business, you probably have not been involved in the day-to-day operations of the business. Now, if you get ready to go in and make changes, things may be done a little bit differently than when you started. If you haven't documented your processes and taught everybody exactly how to do things, chances are they found an easy way to do things on their own. And to go in now and try to make changes, to try to make improvements, without their help is going to be next to impossible. Chances are your employees are doing a great job as it is. And if you come in and try to overstep and tell them, here's how they should be doing things without first talking to them about what it is they do, you're going to run into trouble. You may even lose some key employees, and with them goes their knowledge, their customer service, everything, right? It's a bad situation. Change is a natural part of life, and it's a natural part of business. Things change all the time. Sometimes they change for internal reasons. Maybe you're looking to make improvements, cost savings, things like that. Sometimes change happens because of external situations, regulatory changes or material availability, things like that. You have to make those changes. We're used to it, but what you don't want to do is come in and impose a change on employees. You know, there's that old saying that people don't like change. Well, that's not true at all. People change all the time. They don't like being changed. They don't like change being imposed on them without understanding why and all that. So by engaging with your employees, talking to them about what's going on, why you're making the change, and then asking for their input. You know, how do you see us making this change, or what do you think we could do to improve this? If you do it without asking them, chances are you're going to hurt some feelings, step on some toes, and you may even lose some great employees. If you engage them, talk to them about what they do, how they do it, and what you could do to improve, and kind of even make a challenge out of it, you're going to get a couple things. You're going to get improved processes, you're going to get cost savings, you're going to get reduction in waste, but you're also going to get employees who realize that you care about them, you value their input, you value what they bring to the business. And at the same time, since they've had input into those processes, they're going to run those processes a little more attention to detail, right? The cost of ownership. We always treat things we own a lot better than things that we rent or borrow. They will feel a sense of ownership in the company and the business, and they will start working to make sure that that business process is the best that it can be. You know, I worked for a client years ago up in the Boston area. This guy was making some dramatic changes to the business and business processes, but he was doing it in a vacuum. He wasn't engaging the employees at all, and we warned him, don't let this happen. You know, here's some things you're going to come up against. You could upset some employees. He balked at us, right? He just kind of waved it off and said, hey, they will do what I tell them, or they will be on the outside looking in. So you can guess what happened. He lost a lot of his top employees when they realized he was making changes to things that they had worked so hard to make improvements they thought were going a long way, and for him to come in and just ignore that. And top employees, tenured employees who had been there years and years, he didn't even acknowledge them or ask them for their input into things. A lot of them had been at the company longer than he had, and he didn't even acknowledge them. And of course they left, and they took their knowledge and skills with them. You don't want to upset your employees by engaging them, even if it's just to do a town hall type meeting. Tell them what you're doing and then ask for questions and input and talk to them about it, at least then they'll understand that there's a plan behind this, it's part of the vision and mission, and they will support you. But if you just walk in and say, this is changing, and walk out, you're going to lose them, guaranteed. So all these videos are about the courage to lead. This is part of that intellectual courage. Having the ability to say, I don't know everything. I'm open to new ideas. I'm open to suggestions from whomever. It could be your family, friends, colleagues. It could be employees. It could be, I don't know, your business coach, right? But being open to ideas, saying, hey, this is the way I've always done it, but I'm willing to learn a new way if we can find one. By being that courageous and saying, I'm open to learn, and then asking your employees for their input, you're going to endear yourself to them. They're going to get behind the processes, and your whole company is going to survive and thrive. All right, so that's it for this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And leave me some comments down below. We'd love to know what you're struggling with in your business. And if you know anybody who is struggling in their business and they want to talk to somebody, the conversation is absolutely free. Go to my website, www.timewithcoach.com, and schedule a free 20-minute discovery chat. No heavy sales pitch, no obligation. We'll just talk about your business, find out what it is you're struggling with, and come up with some ideas on how we can fix it. All right? So be sure to go out to the website, www.timewithcoach.com, and schedule your time now. And that's it for me, Coach Harlan, saying so long for now.